Well, hello there. Welcome to Live with Lynn. So, today I want to talk about focus only on important thoughts and actions today. We have so much going on all around us, especially today, especially with electronics, with our phones, with our computers, with especially with our phones, right? Our phones are just dinging us every second. And it's so important to think about how you're spending your time. Um, you know, you got to think about, is it important or is it not important? I mean, obviously you think everything is important if you don't really think about it, but when you give it some thought, you start to realize that some things are more important than others. Some things that you might think about are a high priority that can take you in the direction you want to go, and some things are not going to be as much of a high priority. They may still need to be done, or maybe they don't need to be done at all. But it's more about even spending your thoughts. It's where you spend what you spend your time thinking about. So, like as far as tasks go, and as far as even thinking about doing things, you know, obviously, if you're in sales, then talking to people, that's a top priority. That's important, right? Or if you are blogging, writing those blog posts is important. If you are working a job, and maybe you're working a job and you're a mom, you have a young baby, like a baby at home, and you're working your job. Maybe obviously you have to work and you don't get to see your baby, but when you get home, maybe your baby's the most important thing, to spend your time with that baby. So there's other things you can take off of your mind and off of your plate, whether you're a mom or a busy mom working a job, or whether you own a business. Here's a perfect example. One of the things we always say in our business is hire a wife. Hire a wife. In our business, I could be out working, building my business, making, $20, $40, $100 an hour building my business, or I could use that time cleaning toilets in my bathroom, right? And so that's what that means, hire a wife. So pay somebody to come and clean your house so that you don't have to do it. Yes, your clean house is important to you, but you don't have to do it yourself. So you can hire somebody to do that. The same thing if you're working in a job and you have a young baby and you want to spend all the time you can with that baby. And you know what? You're exhausted because you're having to work. You're being with the baby. The baby's keeping you up all night. You're exhausted. So why not have somebody come and clean your toilets or clean your house so that is taken off your plate? Can you see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you have to have a housekeeper. That's just one idea. But there's all kinds of things that if you think about it, it's more today what I'm trying to get you to do is think about your thoughts and what's important, what thoughts are coming into your mind, what you're spending your time thinking about, and how important is that, or how relevant is that to where you want to go in your life, or where you want to go today, or what you want to accomplish. There's a quote that I picked up this morning by Shannon Alder, and it says, the battle you're going through is not fueled by the words or actions of others. It's fueled by the mind that gives it its importance. So, sometimes your brain, our mind, we dwell on things, we get on things, and are they really that important? Are they really that something that we should be spending our time thinking about? There's so much more. And by the same token too, thoughts are things. So the more you think about something, if it's a bad thing, if it's a negative thing that you don't want to bring into your life, you could be bringing more of that into your life. Whereas if you can just become aware of your thoughts, so that when your thoughts aren't where you want them to go, or they're not being productive for you, you can turn them around, and maybe you could turn them around to thoughts that will be better and bring more value into your life. It's more of a matter of just being aware, and just when you notice that you're not thinking about something that's important, or you're spending your time thinking about something that's not going to benefit you, that you become aware and maybe change that thought pattern, right? So you only have 86,400 seconds every day. So if you don't have a way to evaluate what you're focusing on, then what happens is you're in the land of unimportant activities and thoughts. So it's just being, if you're more outcome focused and you're spending more time just being aware of what you're thinking about, that helps you make choices in how you spend those precious seconds. So that's what I have for you today. I would love to hear your thoughts. How do you control what you're thinking, or are you aware of it? Are you even aware of it? And if you are, how do you change your thought pattern? How do you get yourself to be thinking about more productive things rather than less productive things. I would love to hear your thoughts. So please get down below and share your thoughts in the comments, because I really would like to know how you handle it and what your thoughts are on this. There's no reason we can't. Sometimes we pay somebody to do something to take it off of our plate because it's more valuable for us to have the time to do what we want to do. Sometimes we decide it's not important, right? Or it's not important enough to take our time. Or maybe sometimes we do it late at night. Those things that are not so important, we do them late at night because maybe they do need to be done, but they don't need to interfere with our daily activities. So what do you do? I would love to hear what you do. Anyway, thanks for being here with me today. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.